Greetings, this is Esther with your Starry Blessings Astrology. Um, I'm super excited that it's October and there's a lot of baseball on, on TV that I get to watch. And it's kind of strange because when I attend astrology conferences, I'm always shocked at how many astrologers are really into baseball. So I've been trying to figure this out, and it probably has something to do with the statistics because most astrologers are number geeks, because we're watching degrees and minutes and cycles and patterns related to numbers. And then I think astrologers is certainly my type of astrologer. We're romantics. We hold the highest potential for our clients and for the evolution of the planet. And there's something so amazingly romantic and heartfelt about baseball. So I was really kind of looking at it and watching, and I was like, oh, it's fascinating that the World Series always occurs right in the Libra time. And baseball is a very relational sport. Where the team is working together, the pitcher and the catcher have to have a simpatico relationship so that they can um, send the right pitch to the hitter who has this other kind of relationship with the pitcher. And it's just this very beautiful um, play that plays out in each game. And I think specifically around baseball players and what's so unique to the sport is that it's really a sport of failure. I mean, the majority of times that a hitter is going to go up to the plate and actually hit the ball is small. It's like it doesn't happen very often. And then even if he does hit the ball, he may never get on base. And the chances of hitting a home run are even like less likely. And yet each time that the batter goes up to the plate to hit, it's fresh. He has to be completely and totally present to the moment. He can't think about the last two times he was up at bat, he didn't hit. He can't think about, oh, I don't have a good rapport with this pitcher. I'm always afraid of this pitcher, or anything. His mind just has to be completely and 100% focused on what his goal is, which is to hit that ball. And so I was thinking about, when I work with clients and I look at your chart, I'm always looking for your fullest potential. What have you come in this life to do, and what do you need to work on to manifest that potential? So getting back to like the baseball players, a lot of these baseball players from when they're little kids, they are interested in baseball and they're practicing. Some are going to make it to the big league. Some are never going to make it to the big league. Some are in it just to play because it's fabulous to play, and some are really in it to become stars. And so when you see the star potential in someone, like I see in every chart that I read, I see the potential for that person. Well, your potential needs to be supported. So none of those baseball players got to the major leagues without a huge amount of support from a variety of people, cast of characters in their life play to help them get to that point. I mean, they have to have the initial skill, the potential for the skill, but then they need a lot of support. And I see the same thing for charts, for individual people. When I look at your birth chart, I see, oh, this person has so much potential to be a writer, to be an artist, to be an astronaut, to be a mom, to be a dad, to be a community organizer, to be a person who is just here doing Zen meditation every day, and that's the contribution. Um, it doesn't really matter what your soul potential is. What is really critical is that you know what your soul potential is, and what is it that really feeds your passion. I mean, when I watch these ball players, I mean, these dudes are passionate. They're into this, they live it, they breathe it, they want to be involved in what they're being involved with. And so that's very inspiring for me. And something that I hope that I can pass on to clients as well is to get excited about what your soul potential is. And even though somebody might have told you you'll never get there, and maybe you yourself have been born with a defeatist kind of an attitude, those are things that all can be worked with, because those are mental states of minds, and sometimes it's an emotional block. And these are things that are easily identifiable in a chart, and say, hey, you know, do you want to work on this? Just like as a pitcher, hey, do you want to work on this pitch? Or do you want to learn how to hit that bat better? And then you get the support for it. So I don't know if that's exactly how astrology is related to baseball, but I get super excited when I watch baseball. I get very inspired by the focus, by the passion, by the commitment, by the ongoing development of skills, and how to take care of their bodies, and how to use their bodies best, and how to get their mind in line with what their bodies want to do. I mean, these are all great skills for all people to learn and know. And then, of course, the team, right? You have to play within your team. If you're a lone wolf and you're kind of doing everything yourself, that might be, that it's a small percentage of people that function very well as lone wolves. The majority of people function best in community and learn to work in a team and get the support for the team and support the team members, which, hey, this is Team Earth. We're all on this team together. And when we support each other in our journeys, it's a better place, right? and we need to make it a better place. This is kind of what's up for us right now. So that's my little just thoughts on baseball and what we can learn from committed team player athletes, and what it takes to really show up and activate and live and engage with your soul potential. Wishing you your ability to access and live your soul potential. You are love always, and you will always return back to love. Thanks for joining me today on my little talk about baseball. This is Esther with Story Blessings Astrology.